Hello everybody, and welcome back to another video with me. Today we are doing a Project Life with Me spread. So this is the activities beginning, I guess, of day 2 of my trip with Taylor Ann that I took back in October of 2021. We went on a girls' trip and had a freaking blast, and there are so many photos, and we're crafters, so there's a lot of photos, and a lot of paper. But so much to document. And so I'm trying to do it all a little bit more in real time while it's fresh. Because on another hand, I am also scrapbooking and project lifing photos from a 2015 trip that I took with an ex-fiance. So it's two totally different experiences at the same place being documented simultaneously. So wild. Just as a side note for anybody who is stressing about like where to start your project life or your scrapbooking journey or whatever, and is it okay to document past, present at the same time? Yes and no. I just kind of recommend you starting with a daily and then seeing how you get on, because if you start too far back, you can get lost really easy and then get really discouraged because you want to document current and you're really far behind. That being said, I did start in 2015 and I had to stop because of work and other things. And then I really just kind of got bitten by the bug again this year and decided that I really wanted to make the commitment to myself to catch up. And I kind of have a really weird goal of just trying to document the relationship that I'm in now. I'm really excited to get to those photos. So it's kind of my encouragement to hurry up. But my, I guess, appeasing end of it is that for every old spread I do, I can do a newer one. So right now I've been doing a 2015 spread, then doing a 2021 spread. So that's kind of my thing. I've also been doing it a little bit different. Now that I figured out that I can do YouTube Live, I'm going to be trying to rotate the 2021 spread. I say that, but I did a 2015 spread on Instagram Live the other day. I've just been trying to rotate between filming and doing something live so that I can hop on and try to just have a better social media presence. But anyways, that's kind of what's going on. Now we can talk about what's going on in the video for a little bit. So obviously I'm documenting those photos, some of the products that I'm using. So all of the paper came from a Studio Calico kit that I ordered forever and a day ago. It was like an April messy mail type thing. It was really bizarre. Was it Studio Calico? I keep thinking it was somebody else. But I'm about 110% sure it's Studio Calico. If I'm wrong, I'll correct it in the comments eventually. But I was kind of hanging on to it for a brunch, and obviously this was perfect to document a brunch. But then they also had like the Explorer card and the positive vibes, and the color scheme entirely went so well with it. So I pulled those out. As you can see, I'm using my Happy Planner sticker books. I have pulled out probably about 6 of them, and I keep them off to the side, and they're like one of the first places that I look for sentiments, journaling stickers, all of that kind of stuff before I really start diving into anything else, because I'm trying to use this stash up. I am playing with the idea of creating a kit, but I also use my organizer kind of in that way, so I'm not really sure what I'm going to do yet. So we'll see. Regardless, I will totally post a video of whether it's a kit or whether it's like a kit in the organizer that I have that sits on my desk that's pretty big. It fits 12 by 12 paper pads, and then it's like sectioned off into 2 6-inch little sections, and it's got place for 3x4 cards and dividers. It's super fun. And you can pick them up at Joann's as well. So I'm planning to do a tour of that soon coming up. So we'll have that too. And we'll just have fun with that and just talking about kit creations and thoughts that I've had. I've also been thinking about an organization video of how I have made this project of catching up more tangible. For me, I don't do couch scrapping really. Actually, that's a lie because I totally do, but I get up a bunch. So it's not meant to be like stationary couch scrapping in that sense. I'm kind of bummed that I've got some of those photos way up on that screen. So sorry about that. These little phrase stickers came with the brunch kit. So I definitely wanted to pull them out. Like that one up with Taylor says mimosa. Obviously that made sense with our giant princess mimosas. They were really called princess mimosas. And I don't know where this spread is going to end up whenever I do it, but they actually not only were called princess mimosas, but you could get one to go, which I thought was great. So we got to take some to go and drink them while we were shopping, which is very dangerous. I'm doing my simple little stitch border that I love so much, and I just feel like it ties the whole page together so well anytime I do it. And it's just kind of my little comfort zone. I think literally stitch borders are my comfort zone, and they just like make me feel like everything comes together. So I think that's about it on the product side. I know that the chipboard pieces that I've got off to the side have come from another Studio Calico kit ages ago. I've really been trying to scrap my stash, so I do keep like a little small basket next to, I think my head hit the camera or something. I do keep like a little bucket of goodies off to the side that I try to flit through. I had to laugh because I had so much pulled out to do with the Instagram live I did the other day, and I didn't even use a bunch of the stuff I pulled. I ended up using really minimal supplies, which I was happy with in the end. These are all from a Citrus Twist kits that I have. I've got a zipper pouch that I've got a ton of like enamel dots and phrase stickers and things like that. So I try to look in there too when I'm looking for sentiments. I even like stamp on this, which is really crazy. I use some of my Citrus Twist stamps at some point that you'll see from, I think, the Flourish and the Cravings subscription kits. Is that what they're called? They're not called subscription kits anymore because I know they don't do monthly. But I did use those, which was nice. So not only did we go to brunch, but we started shopping, and it was kind of our day to acclimate to Orlando. If you've never visited Orlando before, I highly recommend a rest day after your travel day, because traveling will take it out of you, but Orlando has a different hustle and bustle to it. Obviously, it is a vacation destination, so there's a lot to do and a lot to see. So it was nice to kind of get our feet on the ground and really enjoy shopping and getting our ears. And Taylor had never been before, so outside of the airport, I think. So it was really important for me. I've been so many times. Orlando is like my home away from home. I go at least once a year. I know people that go more than that, which is crazy, and I'm so jealous. But it's such a great place for me to let loose and really let my inner kid out, but also kind of just like relax. So I really wanted her to feel that way too. And we had a very jam-packed schedule for that week. We did a lot in the 4 days, more or less, that we were there. So we went, we even had a 17-hour day one day. So we definitely had a jam-packed schedule. And it was really important for me to make sure that we had a very easy second day. Our first real day was pretty easy and just calm. So we just shopped and we ate and headed back to the hotel early that day, but there was still a lot to document. So I'm excited about getting all those on paper before we get into all the park photos and everything that was. Otherwise, let's talk about some in other news. So now that I figured out I can live stream, I'm definitely plotting and planning a YouTube live stream. So please drop in the comments below what your thoughts are on that. If there's a day of the week that you think might be better, especially with the holiday season going on, I really want to try to get something in before the new year. And then I definitely want to try to get something on the books for January, so that we can all kind of just plan to be there. So please feel free to let me know what works for you while you watch me play with enamel dots over and over again and get frustrated with them. I hate enamel dots, I swear. And as far as enamel dots go, I know I've talked about this in spreads before and videos before, that I really do like the alt new ones. So feel free to check those out on scrapbook.com, and then Hero Arts, which are the really, really tiny ones that you see as well. So I think I've got about a minute left in this video, and I'm trying to think if there's anything that I haven't wrapped up, but I hope you guys are enjoying all the content, and feel free, again, to drop stuff down in the comments below. It really helps me out if you give me a thumbs up, and feel free to subscribe as well. No pressure, no nothing. I'm not even close to being monetized. It just helps me be viewed. It helps me get to those goals, and also, please feel free to comment. I'd love to know what kind of videos you guys are looking for. I usually can fit those into the schedule at some point. I'm trying to stay as ahead as possible for my sanity right now. So, yeah. I hope you guys are enjoying it and having a great holiday season. Until the next video, I think we're almost wrapped up. Let's see. Maybe... Yep, here we go with the flip. Obviously, the evening sun had set in, so it doesn't look as bright. So I'm sorry about that. But thank you guys so much for all the support that you've been giving. I appreciate you so much, and I hope you're all enjoying the holiday season and looking forward to a new year.